Okay, welcome everyone to the Elite Bloonarius strategy guide. So finally, Bloonarius is back after what has been it? It's like 2 months, I think, or something like that. So it's a nice change of pace to have Lich and to have Bloonarius from time to time, but I think we had a little bit too much of a Lich. I would say, it was too many weeks in a row, and I don't have anything against Lich. I like Lich. I think he's a nice hero and everything like that, but I don't know. I think I might like Bloonarius a little bit more. What do you guys think? Tell me below in the comments. So doing Bloonarius after a while, I blundered in a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I just messed up big time in a few rounds, especially in my first playthrough. And I'm gonna tell you guys all about that. But first off, let's talk about the towers that I have placed. So we're doing the standard 3 Dark Monkey into the tag shooter, which is later obviously going to be upgraded to the Super Maelstrom. Well, not the Super, but the normal Maelstrom, right? And so this is a very nice map for the tag shooter because the balloons are going to be coming out in a counterclockwise direction. So it's going to do a lot of DPS. It's a very nice spot for it. It's it's this little circly part of the track, and that is an amazing spot for the tag shooter. So, defending with the dart, defending with the attack, I'm going to be getting a sniper now. Sniper is going to go on strong, and these 3 towers are everything we need to defend the well into the 20s, right? So we're going to chill for a bit. I got a 200 farm before doing this, and you guys obviously called it, but I got Benji as well. So we've got Benji this time. We're playing on, obviously, Candy Falls, a beginner map, a very long map, that is, which is an amazing thing, for one. But for two, it's a very weird map because you can't really farm that much on this map. So the amount of farms that I was able to fit into the Monkeyopolis was 7. I think you might be able to bump that up to like 9 at most if you use the river. If you get an ice tower and you place some farms in the river, but I think that is about the maximum that you guys can get. So, we're not really worried about that though. We're not really worried about farming that much because, again, it's Bloonarius. Bloonarius is a little bit easier, I would say, than Lich, or at least less stressful, right? Because Lich, you need to pop it in just a few rounds, and the Bloonarius is a lot slower than that. So that means that we can stall with our farming, or we can delay our farming, and even if we're behind on farming, it is being less punished in Bloonarius than it is in Lich in that sort of aspect, right? So what I'm doing is I got the 230 tag shooter. I got 200 farms, then I got the 230 tag shooter, and then I got the 4th farm, and now I'm getting a village. This is gonna be a 102 village, so getting the discounts, we want to be getting the discounts on all of our farms, upgrading the 3rd tiers, and then obviously this village, and one more. I'm gonna be buying one more village actually. These guys are going to be getting upgraded to, one of them is going to be the Monkeyopolis, and the next one is going to be the Monkey City to buff the amount of money that this thing makes. So getting a 320 farm under the discount village, being efficient while farming, and this farming is going to be this is going to be a chill farming, right? As opposed to maybe the pressure that we were under while doing Glitch. So I didn't want to sell things. I didn't want to do that kind of sweaty strategies. Maybe we're gonna fully optimize this with the banana salvage, the bottom path farms, and then we're gonna do things like this and that. We're not under pressure. We're not playing ranked or anything like that. We just want to beat this thing, and we wanna finish it, right? And so the strategy that I'm gonna be doing is I'm just buying these farms, and they're gonna get upgraded, and that's it. So that's basically what we're doing. It's a very chill strategy, and it is, I think that you guys are going to be 100% you're going to be able to do this. So I got another discount village. We have 2 102 villages and 4 320 farms at this point. Our Dark Monkey got upgraded to 023 for around 33 for the camos, and obviously, for all the camos later on. And I'm just buying more farms, and the sniper is 100. I don't think I mentioned that. So 100 sniper on strong to get rid of the lead balloons, and that's basically it. So we're fine for the 40s at this point. Just getting some banana farmers down, and I got 6 farms in total, out of which 5 farms are going to be 320, and then the one which you guys can't really see at this point is behind the lives, but that one is a 200. So at this point, I want to mention 2 things. First off is that if you guys are a little bit behind on farming, don't worry about it, because this Bloonarius you're going to catch on. It's a less punishing boss. And number 2 is that, this thing, well, here's what I'm doing. I'm doing the sticky bomb, and as you guys saw, I activated the camo prioritization filter. So we need that. we'll need that in the 40s because we need a little bit of help with the camo balloons, because the only camo that we currently have is the dart, and the ninja is going to help out with that. And so, you know, doing the usual stuff, doing the 204 ninja, which is on strong. We upgraded the 230 attack shooter to 240, and at this point I'm going to actually forget to use the ability because I kind of lost focus there. I'm not used to doing this with Bloonarius. You know, it was a huge gap, honestly. We had like about 2 months, I guess, of Lich only, and you kind of lose focus on these things when you're unprepared, right? And I'm actually going to do something weird later on as well. I'm going to tell you guys in a second. So, you know, getting the 320 Alchemist, buffing the 240 attack shooter, and that is going to be it. I also got a Spike Factory at the end. That's a base Spike Factory that's not doing anything, you know, just taking care of these small balloons, right, that Bloonarius spawns. So we don't want to be losing lives, so just get that and, you know, play it safely, I guess. So what we did now is I sold the ninja and I rebought the same ninja on the right side. And so the reason why I want to do this is because the ninja on the left, when it's placed on the left side of the river, it doesn't reach, and you want to pop this thing a little bit faster. So that's what you want to be doing. You want to sell it, get this thing done, you know, get this thing over with. And also, you know, just we're gonna sell it, you know, we're gonna sell the ninja earlier, so that means that we're gonna put that money into the farm, so you know, it's gonna speed up the economy. So what we're doing now for the 50s is we are doing a couple of things. We are selling the sniper and the dark monkey. We're getting a 204 attack shooter and a 320 alchemist. Both of them are under a 320 village, and now at the top I'm just, you know, upgrading my farm. So we upgraded one farm to 420. That was farm number 2 that just got upgraded. And if you guys want to, you can sell the, you know, you guys can sell the 240 attack and the 320 alchemist at the top left side. Not really necessary to do that, but if you guys are behind on money, you can do that. I just left them, you know, just in case something somehow gets through, you know. So, you know, you do your, or you can sell it and you can buy something cheaper, right, for the money. So what we're doing now is I have 4 420 farms, and I'm gonna get the Monkey City upgrade. I think this is the efficient way to farm. You know, you're not supposed to be upgrading 420 farms and then getting the Monkey City, but I think this is the most efficient way to do it. You get a few 420s, and then you get the Monkey City, and then you go back to upgrading the the 420. So at this point, you know, we are getting ready for the tier 2. So the same thing that we used to do. This is a proven strategy and a very effective one that obviously is not going to fail you. So getting a 502 boomerang, that's the Glaive Lord, in this amazing circle, which is, again, it's a perfect spot for this thing. And we're getting a 042 Darting Gunner. I think the 042 is the better crosspath when you're facing. It's a very niche or a very specific upgrade, right? But when you're facing tier 2 Bloonarius, I think that is the way to go. So you're going for a 042 only, and well, not only, but you know, mainly in these scenarios when you have a lot of Moab class balloons, right? And so that's what he does. He spawns a lot of BFBs, and then those BFBs spawn a lot of Moabs, and we need the Pierce to kind of help out the Glaive Lord on one hand and to kind of be able to pop all of those while also hitting Bloonarius at the same time, right? So we kind of need the Pierce, getting the 052 Darting Gunner, and you know, just focusing down Bloonarius. The Glaive Lord is going to take care of everything. And while all of this is happening, don't forget to keep upgrading your farms. That's very important. So keep those farms upgraded, get the farming going. You know, don't lag behind. Don't lag behind on the farming. Getting more farms. So this is farm number 7 in total. This is going to be the 7th 420 farm. And you know, that is basically it. That's how we deal with this guy. I mean, he's gonna make it, I guess, to the half of the map, but that's because of the Pierce and stuff. And now I'm getting ready for the engineer and to overclock the Monkeyopolis, which I'm actually gonna forget to do. You guys are gonna see that in a second. And something that I'm actually gonna tell you guys a little bit later. But I forgot to do something in my previous playthrough, which I didn't record, by the way. So getting ready for, you know, the Monkeyopolis. We did a couple of things there. Now I'm going to realize that I actually forgot to upgrade the left village to Monkey City. So make sure to upgrade the left village to Monkey City, and then you upgrade the Monkeyopolis. That is so that the Monkeyopolis gets the bonus 15% from the Monkey City, the cash generation. So what we did is, you know, we obviously sold the mat, we sold the Glaive Lord, and then we got the 205 tag zone. We got the 420 Alchemist at the bottom, and we are set with the DPS, at least for the next few rounds, right? So what I'm doing is I'm getting the Banana Central, so that's the 520 Banana Central, getting the 025 Wall Street. And again, if you guys are a little bit behind on farming, that's totally fine. You know, you shouldn't be worrying about it because Bloonarius is a very slow boss. That means that we have a lot of time to pop it, right? So that's the most important thing. And there you go. So 025. Again, if you guys don't have the Wall Street, or maybe you can get the Wall Street and then you're still missing money, you can sell it. You know, don't hesitate to do things like that. And I can guarantee you that you guys are gonna do a lot better than me in farming, because I actually lost my banana central later on. It got accidentally sacrificed. So get ready for the temple. That's how we're gonna be doing the tier 3. And we're gonna finally see the VTSG, guys. So it's been so many weeks without the VTSG. I mean, you know, I'm not sure if it's that inefficient to get it into ledge, but you know. And also we had all these paragons. We had a new paragon, so we wanted to test things out. It was the ninja one. So finally, the VTSG, fully buffed, fully operational VTSG coming to you, and there we go. So something that you guys should do in this case is that, you know, as I mentioned, my Banana Central is going to get sacrificed. You want to have your Super Monkey a little bit lower than mine. So that's why I lost my Banana Central, and that means that all of the 420 farms that we're going to be buying later on, they're all going to be, you know, less efficient than they would be if we had it. So, you know, just don't place it a little bit lower. That's what I want to say. So getting the temple with that's going to be a 1011 temple, and then, you know, getting the usual stuff. So getting a 250 temple, not temple, sorry, but the village, getting a 501 Alchemist. And so something that I did here, and I don't recommend you guys do this, but I was kind of greedy here. And so what I did was I overclocked my 520 banana farm instead of overclocking the temple and doing more DPS. So it's not gonna matter at the end of the day, but you know, you don't want to, I guess you don't want to play it that much, you know, unsafe or risky. You know, so just overclock the temple and just be done with it, because it's gonna make it up until round 97, and you can get this done only in a few rounds. So there we go, getting the 501, as I mentioned, the Burn Brew Alchemist, getting the 502 Sniper on Strong, getting the Super Brittle on the right side. That is a 510 Super Brittle. And at this point, what I'm doing is I'm just spamming 420 farms. So we got a couple of 420 farms, and then everywhere else I'm gonna be buying, you know, where everywhere else where a banana farmer cannot reach, I'm just buying a 024. I'm just spamming 024 farms, and there we go. So this is the point where I'm actually, you know, starting to overclock this guy, starting to overclock the temple, and I'm like, hey, listen, you know, we gotta do some DPS here. Okay, so at the top part of the track, I'm buying some merchantmen. I got the trade empire and some merchantmen. You know, I just wanted to get a little bit more income going, because this is not the ideal map of farming, or at least we had better maps for farming, right? So that's why I wanted to get some boats in, farm with them. So that's basically what's been happening. That's all our income at this point, and we have a lot of money, but we need to get rid of this guy. So we need to pop it as soon as possible. And you know, obviously on the right side, you can see the Super Brittle basically not doing anything, so you guys can move it to the left side if you wanted to, and to be more efficient, right? So regarding the sacrifices, we are going to sacrifice a lot of things that we don't need on accident. So, or actually a lot of things that we need on accident. So I'm going to sacrifice the engineer, which is the overclock one. So we're going to have to rebuy it. We don't really care, because, you know, it's a cheap one. But, you know, if you want to be efficient, you know, you kind of want to have it in a different spot. Let's go with that. And I'm also, as I mentioned, I'm going to sacrifice the Banana Central, which is going to make all of these guys, all the 420s, less efficient. So you kind of want to move the Super Monkey a little bit lower. So there we go. There we go with the sacrifices. They're all set, all in place, and now I'm just waiting for money to get the True Sun God or the VTSG. At this point, we are ready with the VTSG, so I'm just gonna upgrade them, and that is how we deal with this tier. That's how we deal with tier 4 of Bloonarius, or of Elite Bloonarius. And as you guys know, we're doing the usual stuff: 250 Village again. 501 Alchemist, you know, the 502 Sniper on Strong, getting the Super Brittle, so 510 Super Brittle, and I'm rebuying the NG in the spot where the Banana Central was. So again, you guys are gonna do a lot better than me farming, and it's not that, you know, we're lacking money by any means. We're not lacking money. We have a lot of money. but you know, it's nice to have it. It's nice to have it. I wanted to get the Boomerang Paragon. I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to get the Boomer Paragon as well. I just wanted to have everything on the field, but I just wasn't able to get it. But the DPS, you know, thankfully is more than enough, because Bloonarius is a slow bloon and these guys are insane. So the VTSG fully buffed, the Dark Paragon and the Ninja Paragon, which we're going to get. So this is going to be their first encounter, by the way. The Ninja Paragon and Bloonarius, we've never seen how they interact, so this is the first week. I really wanted to get the Ninja Paragon, and I did, and you guys are going to see at the end I showed the map as well, so you guys are going to see the pops on it. So, you know, getting ready for the sacrifices, getting ready for the Dark Paragon while all of this is going on. You know, we're not really worried about the boss because it's going to eventually pop. And so I'm just spamming 042 Dark Monkeys, and here is where all the Paragons are going to go. So right next to the VTSG, that's the Dart, that's the Boomerang, and that's the Ninja. As I mentioned, we're not going to be getting the Boomerang because we accidentally sacrificed something that we shouldn't have. But there it is. So, you know, getting the 5th tiers, spamming 042 Dark Monkeys, and at this point it just spams. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so here we go, tier 5 elite Bloonarius. You know, don't forget to ultra boost your VTSG using the temple ability, and that is basically everything that's gonna be happening. And at this point, listen to this, I don't even have the super brittle on field. We got the Dark Paragon. The Dark Paragon is degree 45. We're gonna get the Ninja Paragon soon when we get the money, so we're gonna sell a lot of these farms. So there we go, we're selling the farms. We're gonna get the Ninja Paragon. The Ninja Paragon is gonna be degree 32, I think. Yeah, there we go. And this thing is gonna do insane amounts of damage. So there we go, I'm buying the Super Brittle on the right side, selling all of the farms, and that's basically it. That's all you need. This is way too much DPS, by the way. This Ninja is doing amazingly versus Elite Bloonarius. It is, as I mentioned, their first encounter, but this thing is super strong versus it. And you know, it's a nice map. I have to be honest, it's a nice map to defend this thing. We can place all of our towers in the middle, and there we go. So I'm just buying the glue. I'm just buying the 5th tier glue, so the 250 glue. You can use the ability to speed things up, but that is basically it. That's how you beat the Elite Bloonarius after 2 months. After about 2 months, I guess. I'm not really sure how much was it, but there it is. So there you go. I'm gonna do, you know, a review map so you guys can see the pops. So there we go, a lot of pops on the Ninja, and we even got it halfway through the boss, and it still did amazing. So, you know, note to self that this Ninja Paragon is actually amazing versus Bloonarius. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.